Slurpathon chat. What's going on, Day 3? We're back with some Saturday morning cartoons. Let me take a deep breath for this. We have Mickey Mousecapade, any percent, being ran by Infinite Mystery. Let's not forget about that current incentive that's open for Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends Thomas Storybook. Also, we are sitting at a current total of $1,599, just shy, right there, almost a $1,600 raised for the kids. Let's get those donations rolling in. Passing it off to you, Infinite.
Good afternoon, everyone. I hope everyone's doing okay and enjoying a nice weekend so far, as well as the marathon. Welcome. The first of two games being run is Mickey Mousecapade. I will be running the Famicom version. I'll explain the differences as we go. I'll be starting off, and I'll let Doc Faze give me a countdown.
Okay, sure. On go. I'll start from 5, all right?
All right.
Cool. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
So for Mickey Mousecapade, we have 5 different stages which the characters must go through. You start off in the fun house, or the little house as known in the Famicom version. We have a key. We don't have a key, but there's the exit. But we must find weapons and the key in order to progress. From the domestic version that everybody has probably played, the sprites differ completely for enemies, bosses, even the sprites of the characters you play themselves. So we just found the first of 2 weapons we need, which is just a weapon for Mickey. The weapon for Minnie is in the chest above the room. So thinking that this would be the key that's needed, this only opened just one door, but we need an actual master key in order to exit the funhouse completely. Most enemies that are bigger than Mickey either do lots of damage or it's a one-hit KO. Fortunately, that cat doesn't. In this particular version of the game, as opposed to the domestic one, you start off with a lot less health than normal, but as you gradually progress through the game, your health, the max amount of health you have grows a bit larger. By shooting various objects within the funhouse, or anywhere in particular, you'll find particular items. So first up we have the Shasar cat. I'm probably pronouncing that incorrectly. The Cheshire cat. You could either try to get rid of the cat, or you can jump over the sprite. But be warned, any boss that's bigger than Mickey is definitely a one-hit KO. So now coming up into the room where Minnie's chest and weapon is, this is what's known as the troll chest. It's either going to be an enemy or it's going to be Minnie's weapon. And unfortunately, that was the enemy. So as long as you get rid of it, that's unfortunate. Probably should have came here with a bit more health, because if I want to make this game harder, I would just go out of the funhouse now without Minnie's weapon. But not being able to have twice the firepower makes it a much rougher game than what it should be. So I'm just gonna go all the way back around and try again. I'll throw it to the host for now.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we didn't. Sorry about that. Just ran into a quick issue with my mic. No, we haven't received any further donations for the time being, but I don't have a problem going over a little bit of what Extra Life does in regarding with the charity and whatnot. Is that okay, Infinite?
That's fine.
Cool, wonderful. Well, we are all here for Slurpathon 9, raising money for Extra Life, which is raising funds for Children Miracle Network Hospitals. That's what Extra Life does. The proceeds from this event are going directly to the Alberta Children's Hospital Foundation as unrestricted funds. Last year, Slurpathon raised $6,681. We were sitting just shy of $1,600, just $1 off actually, from that amount. What's really, really cool about Extra Life is a lot of people get involved in various ways, just basically playing video games, but it's incredibly easy to just sign up, heading over to extra-life.org. Super simple. You can ask your friends or family to donate. I remember years ago I played Destiny 2. I did a 24-hour just gaming session raising money. It was like my first little at-home charity event, which went very well. But what's very awesome about Slurpathon 9 is we do this here at this event, raising funds for the Children's Miracles Network Hospital. So it's just pretty cool to kind of have that aspect.
So we finally, after 10,000 tries, finally obtained Minnie's weapons. So now we have double the firepower, and we can finally exit the funhouse, which wasn't all that much fun as it should have been. Troll chests attacked very heavily today. So then, unfortunately, that leaves me with a lot less lives than I would like for the rest of the game, but there's at least 1 or 2 more along the way. Fortunately, we can't enjoy the scenery of the ocean, since there are many fish, waves, and so forth attacking us. One thing to note about the Minnie that follows you, while she actually can't be attacked at all, if Minnie falls in the ocean, in any pit, you fall, your life goes away as well. So now we have I forget what this character is. This game actually features various characters from a couple of various Disney movies and cartoons. So now for everybody's favorite level, the woods. Well, it may not be everybody's favorite level. There are 5 different sections, 4 of them being all of the 4 different seasons we encounter. You actually can skip dealing with summer at all, just by taking a hidden entrance, which is in a tree bark, right past this particular entrance. There are various entrances all scattered throughout the woods that'll take you either correctly to the next, or some entrances can take you back either to the start of the area, or it could even take you back to a completely different season. There are areas all throughout the game that you can uncover hidden items. Some of them could be invincibility. Some of them could be items for healing. In 2 locations, there's even extra lives, one which we'll be grabbing very shortly in the last section of the woods. Or, in the case of the funhouse and the castle, if you actually uncover a bird that takes Minnie away, you actually can't finish the level without rescuing Minnie, so you'll have to find another item that takes you to a hidden area where you have to choose between 4 different statues and hope that Minnie is actually in one of them. So now we're in the last section of the woods, which is vastly differs from the seasons. So here's the one flower in the woods that actually gives you the much needed extra life, since we lost quite a few more lives that we wanted to in the funhouse. And now we have this odd caterpillar, and all we can hope is that normally, RNG-wise, the caterpillar won't just charge forward immediately. It's one of the major reasons why I wanted to have the double shot power, just because it just makes the game a lot more tolerable. So now we have Neverland, which is the pirate ship. Shortest stage in the game, but there's no absence of extremely tough enemies. These particular mask-like enemies, if you actually hit them, that's a one-hit KO. Those small pirates, while not one-hit KOs, still take a lot of damage. So now upstairs we have Captain Hook. So even if I had a ton of energy, I wouldn't brave trying to deal with those knives. So we'll just send Minnie up there. She's invulnerable to be hit by anything. And since she has a weapon to attack with, we can make short work of Captain Hook.
Oh, Infinite, do you mind if I just hop in for a quick second?
Sure.
Cool. Well, for everybody watching in chat, if you notice at the bottom of the screen, the Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends Thomas Storybook incentive has been met with a $35 donation that just came in from Nathan Start Thomas Adams. Thank you so much. And that actually pushes our overall total to $1,634.46 raised for kids. Really appreciate it.
Very nice. So now we're in the final level of the game, the large castle, which is about as big and as bad as the funhouse. Once again, you need a key just to not only finish the level, but also to actually reach the final boss this time. So the same rules from the funhouse apply here. If you shoot an area and something captures Minnie, you'll need to find Minnie in order to exit. The amount of health that you see on the screen is actually the health you start off with normally on the domestic version of this game. If you find yourselves having trouble since Minnie has to follow closely behind you, if you get separated because of a bad jump, if you press and hold up or down on the D-pad, it will keep Minnie closer. So unfortunately, we have Captain Hook to deal with again, so instead of actually trying to fight him, we'll just take a small damage boost, and then let the enemies here just take a life away. Now we mainly do this just because if something goes wrong, we'll need that energy to deal with the queen. So all you have to do is fire at the queen's head while dodging the projectiles. Now it's worth noting that while you're fighting this boss, if you get defeated by the queen or if you walk out of the left door, you'll be transported to the room where the key was. And that's Mickey Mousecapade.
Nice, GG.
Thank you. And who was waiting for us? Not captured, but slowly probably taking a nice nap, but Alice herself. And with that, that is the end of Mickey Mousecapade.
Awesome. Cool. Well, what do we actually have coming up next, Infinite Mystery?
Next up, we have Ninja Gaiden, but not the infamous Ninja Gaiden games known and possibly liked or even loved, but this will be Ninja Gaiden for the Game Gear, coming up very shortly.
Nice. Cool. Well, with that, we're just going to go back to a quick be right back screen. And I'm going to kind of hop on it and just talk for a quick second. We'll see you all shortly.